All right, here comes the cold. You know, I'm again saying that the greatest blessing in this, Sharon, is as the air gets its coldest, like the coldest of this air mass and what it has to offer, we lose the precipitation. You know, we dry the atmosphere out, so we won't have to worry about widespread icing issues or anything like that.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
I'm
really
glad
the
to know
best
that.
news. But now, again, with the cold, I still want you to keep some things in mind. It's the 4 Ps. You know, the pets, the plants, and the pipes. But what's the most important P? Well, here it is, the first one, people. Make sure you're checking on your neighbors, anyone who lives alone, an elderly relative. Make sure everything's okay and they are prepared, because this is some very cold air and there will be some dangerous wind chills by morning. Let's look at the winds. You can always tell by Old Glory right here on the hill. We're looking down the driveway of KENS 5. That's Fredericksburg Road at the top of your screen. And the winds are pretty calm at this hour. We've got them moving at 13 miles per hour, though, at the airport. 35 degrees, dew point at 12. In fact, you know, this temperature went up in the last few hours. At 7 p.m., it was 33. Now the wind chill. With that north wind over 10 miles per hour, it feels like 22 in Kerrville, 18 at Rock Springs, 26 Uvalde, 28 here, 26 at New Braunfels, and 25 in Seguin. Problem is, by morning, it's going to go down because the temperature goes down. So just before midnight, it should be at 34, but then the future feels like puts it down into the lower 20s by morning. All right, so here we go at 22 in Kerrville, 23 at Boerne. But again, it's by tomorrow morning. This is why we have that wind chill advisory in effect, because of just how cold it'll feel. Now, the winds are going to die down by early afternoon, so that's the good news. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll say goodbye to these higher winds, and tomorrow will feel a lot more comfortable. For not only that reason, with the winds dying down, but because the sun's going to come out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar, little orphan Annie. 47 will be the response on the mercury. So we'll get a little bit warmer, but it's still going to be a pretty cold day tomorrow. But at least without the winds, it'll be a lot more comfortable. All right, so we still have a little bit of sleep, pretty much between I-10 and 281. That's the one little batch right now. Some of this might be moving through and finding the surface, but a lot of it evaporates because, again, the dew points are at 12. It's so low. Now, some of it did reach the surface. Here are all the sleet and sleet and freezing rain reports. The icicles represent the freezing rain. Look at Comal County, especially right around Canyon Lake. But no accumulation because of the wind speeds and because of the dry air. Nothing will really stick to the surface. Now look at the dew points tomorrow. They go even lower. This is why, again, make sure you're using moisturizer tomorrow, because I'm telling you, with all the hand washing and hand sanitizer, you're definitely going to be feeling a lot of it without that moisturizer. All right, 7-day forecast. We're certainly not done with the cold air. So a 30% chance that that light precipitation to continue, but no accumulation. 29 in the city. That'll mean 22 or 23 in the hill country. A few morning clouds with an afternoon sun, 46. Back down to the 20s Saturday morning. So more freezing temperatures before we rebound to 51 with more sunshine. Now the clouds arrive on Sunday, 39 to 52, and then a good chance of rain, and boy, do we need it. The drought condition is worsening. We've got a 50-50 chance of rain Monday, and then we really start warming up towards seasonal norms by Tuesday, and a little shot on Wednesday of cool air, and then a warmer Thursday.